Welcome back to the channel. All right, we're doing a account update. Now, those of you who've been paying attention know the free-to-play accounts really become, if I had to pick between a main and an alt, the free-to-play has become my main. I'm enjoying streaming that. We're having a lot of fun on it. The openings mean more. I'm on Cerebro, right? If you're not familiar with this account or this app or this website, you need to be. I will link it in the pinned comment. It has been incredibly helpful to me. I'll be referencing it multiple times. But as you can see, I've been going through and doing my runs. Now, some of these are on the pay-to-win account, but I was using it for also my Vega Prime free-to-play account. And you're going to see from there, we're getting really close to be able to do at least the first 4 challenges. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to start off on my free-to-play account. We're going to show you this, and we'll talk about the pay-to-win account too, what I'm doing with them as we are about to have the spring cleaning sale. And then of course, the last 2 Carinas 4 challenges. This feels like a really big time in the game. There's going to be some account growth and some challenging and these sorts of things. So this is my free-to-play account, of course. Like I said, this is the one I care about. It's fun. I'm loving streaming this on Twitch, on YouTube. Make sure you come by and hang out. So, I'm bringing up Magic. I still have no clue how to play her, but I'm doing this for the quest. I see how powerful she is. Allison Edits is showing so many tremendous things. And then the reason why I'm also showing this is the 6 stars, Kate Bishop. I have her. I have a team ready to go for when it's time to do the Necropolis. I'm going to let things settle down a little bit content-wise in MCoC. I'll take Kate to rank 5 and Ascension. At least that's my plan for now. And then utilize her. If I feel like I can get away with just using Wong, which you're going to see, then I'll go ahead and go for Wong. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But as far as this account is concerned, Kate's really the last 6 star that I intend to seriously consider ranking up without some sort of gems or something like that. Now let's go ahead and move on to the 7-star champions. And like I said, I'm not using the term main and alt, but I know that's really helpful to people. This is the one I care about. I'm enjoying playing this. On my vacation, I played it. I recorded the openings. I've got that out. We just finished 9.1. We're doing 9.2 very, very soon. Having a blast, okay? And I'm looking forward to do 9.4. So this is my 1 rank 4 champion, Shang-Chi. If you are coming up in the game and you feel like you can play Shang, because he's not that hard to play, but you kind of know what you're doing, he is an outrageous champion to have at a high level because of the cleanses and the ability to go unblockable, the stun. He just has so much utility and then good, respectable damage. He's been invaluable to me on a variety of challenges, bosses, lanes, and those sorts of things. So he has been absolutely incredible. Let's move on to my rank 2 champions. Kushala, hopefully again, you saw the opening, how excited I was to do it. I actually had a Mystic Awakening gem. Just got so incredibly lucky. And then, yeah, some did expire, but I had a lot of the 7-star 6 zones from the current saga, from the Twitch drops. This has been amazing. Make sure you follow me and on Twitch. You can get those drops as well too. They've been really powerful. I was able to take it to a very, very high sig. Venom the Duck, got that early with the Brian Grant challenge. He's been also huge for me. I've done solos on bosses. He's been great for lanes, powers up, really, really sustainable, phenomenal damage. Count Nefaria, I took to rank 3 literally today, the day of recording it, with the materials from the 9.1 opening. He was kind of in many ways the last missing piece for the villains runs for not only the Ordeal, but also the Abyss. Looking forward to going to those. Purgatory will be one of the main clears for the Abyss. Wong, look, I didn't know that I was going to have so much incredible luck, and I still think I would have done anyways because I enjoyed playing Wong, but he's been brought up early. He was really helpful to me. But he was for the Necropolis. I didn't know it was going to have all these Carinas challenges and that I would get so many amazing champions for it. So I'm hoping to work him in there. And of course, I can throw him on defense or something like that on War or Battlegrounds. He's a good champion. I really like him. Luke Cage, dude, just absolutely busted, like broken with that concussion he's got against the Mystic champions. He has shut down bosses, lanes, fights for me. He's been incredible. Nick Fury got so stupidly lucky in the banquet last year. And then I got a skill awakening gem. He's going incredible. Now, Carolina, Dean, Bastion, and Sinister, if you've caught my stream literally today, or you saw the 9.0 opening, I really want to awaken those champions. Those are my most wanted to awaken right now. If I could awaken them, I think Carolina's still in the Titan, Bastion, and Sinister are actually in the basic. And then we're going to be getting an awakening gem here over the course of the week. I will be putting out an opening, of course, later in the weekend for that. If I can get Cosmic, Tech, or Mutant, well, you'll see. It might not go to Sinister on Mutant, but we'll get to that in a minute here. But I will definitely be doing it. Bastion's been great at rank 3. I have him on my pay to win, and I've been saying getting him awakened really helps out the damage. And of course, it gives him that whole thing he does, like on hazard shift lanes. I'll explain that in a Bastion video or stuff. It gets a little complex there. But then being able to get his Furies hitting harder, right? Like I did the Alliance War Showcase. against that Jean Grey boss, and she was so outrageously tanky. It was really a struggle, even with a rank 3 Bastion. And then with Carolina, I would love to be able to get that whole pulverized mechanic, get her damage going better too, because she's going to be a main clearer for me in 2 of the, the hero challenges basically for the Carinas. So that's going to be a really, really big deal. Now we look at the rank 2s. Dude, getting so stupidly lucky with the Titans being able to awaken Nico Minoru. Come on, like, that's outrageous. Blade, I do regret a little bit taking him to rank 2, but that's because this account needs to be so finely focused on the challenge ahead of me, right? And he's really hasn't been helpful. He wasn't that helpful at rank 2, so I kind of regret that a little bit. Cassandra Nova, really good champion, but not, again, similar topic there. Storm, if I could get her ascended, I would be really helpful. Plus, I took her to rank 2 for I think it was a solo or alliance Coliseum. I don't remember. She was really helpful to me there. So she has served a role. Shuri, again, long form content. I'm a big fan of Shuri, so she'll be getting ranked up when time allows. Silk, same thing. Null. Now, Null and Superior Iron Man, who I have at rank 1, as soon as I can get one of them awakened, I believe I'll be taking them to rank 3. If I can get away with it at rank 2, I probably will, but I'd ideally go to rank 3. Will be really helpful to me in the Abyss Villains Challenge. Plus, they're great champions already, so I'd be very happy to do that. Emma Frost, she's not going to go to rank 3 unless I can get her ascended or something like that. And then I pulled Ironheart. Dude, like, just so crazy, stupidly lucky. So happy about that. Of course, she'll be going to rank 3 when time allows. She's not currently slotted for any of my Carinas teams, but that doesn't mean she won't be going to them. And then, dude, rank 1, like, I got an awakened America Chavez. I'm beginning the Ascension material. So take her to Ascension level 1. It's a free-to-play account, so I won't be doing level 2. I mean, literally all these champions, well, most of them serve a really, really good purpose, right? Like America Chavez, soon to be Supreme will as well too. The ones I'll be looking to possibly take up a little bit earlier, possibly as Enchantress, High Evolutionary. For defensive purposes, it looks like I'm going to need to get to the Gladiator Circuit to get the blade pieces, which is going to be very, very difficult. It is very difficult with the count of the size. A lot of you know that. Now I'm experiencing it firsthand. I talked about getting Superior Iron Man up, so I would love to do that too. Lumitrix is outrageously powerful. Once I'm done with the like content-driven rank ups for all these Carinas challenges, Lumitrix is a champion that I will be looking to bring up because it's going to be great for me in Battlegrounds. It's going to be great for me in War. He's just a tier above all champion on my tier list. There's a reason. Zola, similar on the defensive side. All jokes aside, Sentry's very powerful in a lot of his long form. Right now, because I already have Luke Cage, and then on the villain side, I already have Nefaria, I actually don't think I need him because I have main clear, so he's probably actually going to stay there, which feels a little wild there, right? Cole Obsidian, Juggernaut, Red Skull, would love to just get them awakened. Shocker, like, I have the champions to really form a nice battleground stack and compete and do a variety of things. It's just going to be getting the rank up materials, as you can see here. Nova, just not great for a free-to-play account. He really wants that high sig, but I know he's powerful. I like him, right? We're getting here. I want to show you. Now, I just pulled Jean Grey. That was ridiculous. And that's the only reason why if I get a Mutant Awakening gem, it actually may go to her. Her awakened ability, I think, is even more important to what you would be using her for than it is Mr. Sinister, although Sinister would be amazing. I would love to have this problem to make that decision. But Sinister is so frequently in my Carinas villains plans, which is why Jean may not get it. But I don't know. I'd love to have that problem. And then North Star, like you guys know, I'm not a massive fan of North Star. I don't particularly love using him. But I will never deny that when he's good, he is excellent and often the best option. So he's a champion that I'm going to slowly start ranking. I want to get him to at least rank 3 for, the collector, but then also for a lot of Coliseum content and stuff like that. It'd be really helpful as a camp if I have a champion where like, I know this guy can do great things for me. And then last but not least of what I at least want to mention here is Stellar Forge Star-Lord. I will be looking to go through the challenge with him before that's over. The ability to have a champion not only awakened, but also at an ascension level for a free-to-play account like this, really, really good. He's a good long-form champion, so very similar to what I just said for North Star. Even if he doesn't end up being someone I'm using frequently or like every day or in question or something like that, knowing that I can have a champion like him that could be helpful in Coliseum, ramp up, maybe like what's it called, rampant evolutions and things like that, would be huge for me. So I'm very much going to be making sure I get that content done as well. And then, of course, I'm very excited about Sandman. I'm very, very excited about that. But Nefaria got there first, and Nefaria is already awakened. That's the Vega Prime account. Like I said, I'm streaming at least 3 times a week. I'm putting the schedule out. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And I fully intend to continue doing that. I am having fun on this account. Now let's go and take a quick look at the pay to win Vega 583. All right, we're looking at my one rank 5, and I felt phenomenal about this. Like when I seriously thought about it with clarity, it was like, it's got to be America Chavez. I love this champion. That's an America Chavez action figure, doll, whatever you want to call it, right there. I like the character. I had so much fun with her in the game. She is still very powerful, easily in the top 10 mystics for sure. I'll be getting out the top 5 mystics relatively soon over the course of the month and those sorts of things, and we'll do the top 10s in June. And a lot of things have come together, and this isn't the video for it. Maybe if you guys want to hear like a state of the game video, you can, but I kind of did a state of the game, I don't know, year in 2025. I think because I pay so much attention, I was really on it with a lot of that stuff. And unfortunately now a lot of the community is experiencing these things as well. But spending on this game, just honestly, like, it's not been fun. It has not been fun. I don't think the game warrants it. But I do have a YouTube channel, and we've talked about this, and a lot on my streams, the chat, and on my Discord server, and all that. You guys have been like, well, it's kind of like your business account. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And that's why I'm having so much fun on the Vega Prime account. The 583 account, I use it. We're going to be doing the Solo Coliseum on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing the Epoch on Friday. We'll be doing the Deadpool sale on Thursday, and I'll be analyzing all these things, getting out advice, getting out videos, showing you guys things I think you find entertaining and want to see, and maybe, you can learn something from it. And that's what this account's for. In fact, right now, literally right now, my Discord server is voting for my next rank 5 champion. I am going to very frequently let my viewers, my Discord server, my stream viewers on Twitch and on YouTube, we're going to do polls, and you guys are going to vote, because that's what this account's for. That's why I'm spending on it, is to entertain and inform on my channel with my viewers and my community, and try to have a good time playing this game that unfortunately can be really fun, but Kabam just makes it really difficult to just enjoy it, sometimes. So come by, stop by the streams. Like, you don't have to be a channel member. You don't have to spend to get that voice in this. This is about us having a great time together. And I do think spending right now on the game is worth it in order to have a good time with this channel. As time goes on, we'll see. I'm always open to feedback and talking with you all. Now, in my rank 4 champions, I spent a lot of time talking about my Vega Prime account. We'll just quickly look at this from a class standpoint. I will be suggesting champions are in the polls, champions that actually want to play and rank up, right? I'm not gonna, have some champion I hate. It's not gonna be a joke. It's going to be like fun, purposeful. Like, well, you'll see. Right now, if I was having to choose between this, it would almost certainly be Red Guardian. I also really enjoy Deathless She-Hulk. So if I was taking them to rank 5, I've had a great time with Scorpion as of late too. Count Nefario is figuring very prominently on the Vega Prime account, so I don't think he'll be figuring too prominently on the 583, but there he is. On this side, I've been enjoying Kingpin. I really enjoy Mr. Knight, of course, as well. Lumitrix. It might be Black Panther. I put out the showcase on him. He really surprised me. Even just a single ascension level. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe it's how he's always been all the time, but it felt like he just popped off more, was able to do more in his single loop. I also love Chi, so she'd be someone. And then, of course, I do love me some Sakura. So there's a lot of champions. You kind of get what we're dealing with here. On the mutant side, it could be Mr. Sinister, it could be Deadpool, it could be Captain Britain. I think I'm going to leave Onslaught and Jean Grey, at least for the next few months anyways. I'm going to leave that for Vega Prime, who really does need to rank those broken champions in order to clear the content and get it done. On this side, again, Medusa is one of my favorites. Carolina Dean, I absolutely love playing her. And then, of course, Hulkling. I think those, and Cold Obsidian, it's just I don't get to play him as much, but that would really be kind of where I'm at with this. Again, I'd love to pull Serpent on Prime, and I'll kind of reserve that for Prime. Serpent's going to be used extensively when we go ahead and do the villains, Epoch, and if the voting goes the way I kind of hope it does, and the way it's going right now, Heimdall is going to figure significantly in the hero side as well. And then on the tech side, I actually really like J. Jonah Jameson. He's been a lot of fun. Soulhark has been an absolute blast. Spider-Man has as well. And then, of course, we can't forget my boy Bastion, but I do think Bastion is going to be pretty essential on the Vega Prime account. So there's that. And for those of you who are wondering, make sure you see my J. Jonah Jameson videos. I don't want to give you the wrong idea. He's not as powerful as the rest of those champions, okay? And then on this side, Nico Minoru, right? I love me some Werewolf by Night. Maybe it'd be like a Werewolf by Night shoot, you know, Kushala sort of thing. Kushala's figuring so prominently on the other side. Spider-Man, a lot of my mystics are kind of like OP. So we'd probably, now that I'm really looking at it, we're probably looking at like Mojo or Werewolf by Night. Like champions who are powerful, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy playing it, and they're not like the dominant meta champions, the highest tier meta champions. And then that is it for the rank 4 champions, who I think would be considering rank 3 soon. And then I can't forget about actually Spiral. Now that I see her, I have her ascended. Hopefully you've seen my videos on covering the ascended Spiral. I absolutely love her. I think she's so ready for the future ascension. And then similarly with Spider-Punk, I knew I was forgetting a couple of champions. So they would be champions I would also very much consider. You know, they're not the dominant best in class, but man, they're like really close with that tier 2, and I've got them ascended. So could be really fun to see what they look like at higher ranks. And you can see there's a variety of fun champions here. And this is just kind of where it's at. This is where I'm at with this account, with a pay-to-win account. It's like, don't get me wrong, this is enjoyable, but that actual thrill right now is not there. If you saw my last Vega 583 opening, you know, I was openly telling them, I'm like, I'm not even enjoying this. Like, I'm opening up a Titan Crystal and I don't care. Like, I just don't care. And so being able to be entertaining and informed with you all, it's like, we'll take them up, we'll test them, have fun, look out videos, we'll do streams. That makes it fun for me, and I hope and think it makes it fun for you too. We'll be going over the sale, and I'll be doing the Epoch and the Solo Coliseum and everything as usual. I'm back from vacation, so make sure you tune in on Twitch and on YouTube, or both, or either, whichever one works out for you. And again, you don't need to spend to be part of any of those things. That's not my goal here. The goal is just, let's have a good time. Let me know how you're feeling about the game. If you do want to see a state of the game sort of video for me, but like I said, I kind of did a state of the year last year in 2025. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care.